Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, May 1st, and I'm at the rest stop in Port Angeles, Washington. See the Olympic Mountains behind us. And I'm going to head down to the ferry now. See ya. So it's a 90-minute ferry ride to Vancouver Island, and it costs $64 each way. But I plan to be there for, I don't even know, I can't even say, a day, a week, a month. I have no idea. It just depends on what I find to do there. I have been to Victoria one time many years ago. I took the Victoria Clipper from Seattle there, and oh my gosh, was that fun and gorgeous. And we saw porpoises and doll porpoises and orca whales, and stayed at this really cool old hotel. But of course I'm not doing that this time because I live in my van. So anyway, not sure. Oh, and then once I get to Vancouver Island, it's like a 5-hour drive to where I'm going, so I'll take a day or two to get there. So anyway, I'm excited. Hopefully we see some, I would love to see some whales. Those are one of my favorite things. So what I'm finding strange about getting on this ferry is A, they don't check your passport, and B, they don't ask what you're doing, where you're going, how long you're going to be there. I mean, that's just really weird. Usually when you leave the country, they check your passport to make sure you have it to come back. And they ask, what's the purpose of your trip? I know when I've driven to Canada at the Canadian border, they always ask that. Maybe they do that when we get off the ferry. I don't know, but this is just different. Thank you. and I'm gonna go inside because we are docked and it's really cold. So when we get out on open water, it's even gonna be worse. But I'm really hoping we get to see some orca whales. That would be so cool. I'm getting a little worried. I am definitely feeling the sea, and my stomach does not do well. You know, on the big cruise ship, I could barely feel it. This is tough. Should have taken Dramamine. I'm gonna try to show you guys how much this boat is rocking. I don't know how anyone cannot get sick. We are getting close to arriving in Victoria. There's a cruise ship there off to the left. I don't know what cruise lines run out of Victoria or where they're going. I should look that up. Anyway, I'm getting close. So that is a Princess Cruise Line. Maybe it's going to Alaska.
Side of the ship from the main passenger deck level. Automobile passengers may return to their vehicles at this time. Please be cautious and hold on to the handrails when going down the stairways. Passengers must...
forgot to turn the camera on, but they asked all the typical questions that I would have expected them to. Where are you going? How long are you staying? Do you have any pets? Do you have any firearms? Etc., etc. This is Victoria, and it is beautiful. There's the Empress Hotel over there, but I won't be able to show you in time. There's too much stuff in between, darn it. But anyway, a lot of old historical homes. Such a pretty city. At some point, I'm going to have to pull over and get out or turn on my GPS and figure out where I'm going, because I have no idea. Don't know what that building is. I cannot find a sign, but wow. That is the Empress Hotel right there. I need to stop and get gas, which I should have done in Washington, because I hear the price of gas here is really high. And I have no idea what the exchange rate is, or gallons versus whatever they are. The whole world uses the metric system but us. Oh dear. Holy cow. Okay, so stopped to get gas at 7-Eleven. Could not get it to work on my own. I sat there and fiddled with it for 5 minutes before it finally told me to go see the cashier. As I'm walking in, he's laughing at me through the window. Oh my gosh. So he asked how much gas I wanted. I said $40, thinking that that's, quite a bit. But when you do the conversion, I have no idea how much I actually spent. And it was $1.51 per liter. And I'd be really curious to know what that equates to in the U.S. You don't have to tell me. I can figure that out. But right now I'm driving. Anyway, this is an interesting experience. The furthest I've ever driven in Canada was to Vancouver. So I really have never driven in another country. This is an experience. And for those of you who aren't familiar, Vancouver is a border city right on the border of Washington. So it's just like being in, Seattle, basically. It's 2 hours away. This is the Canada 1 North, also known as the Trans-Canada Highway. I think the next major city is Nanaimo. Nanaimo. But again, I have no idea